Hi, welcome to this video on writing A grade PEs for our controlled assessment. This one is on Curley's wife's dream and ostriches. I'll explain later. Okay, here's all the topics that we've discussed in my class. I'm going to make a short little 5-minute video for each of these things, so have a look on YouTube, BPC English. It's available on the website too. There'll be a little playlist. It'll be really good for you to look before your controlled assessment. This video is, like I said, it's going to be on Curley's wife and her dreams. Really important that you don't talk about the plot all the way through your controlled assessment, and otherwise you'll have this when you get your controlled assessment grade back. If you just talk about plot, you can't get above an E, so you've got to make sure you analyse the language. That's where you're going to get the high grades from. So the perfect PE then is point, evidence, explain, which I'm sure you've done a lot at school. And then what we're going to do to get our grades higher up is we're going to zoom in on language. So we're going to zoom in on a word or a couple of words in the quote, and then we're going to talk about context in 1930s America. The quote I've picked about dreams, or her dreamers, remember her dreams to be the actress, is could have been in the dreams and had nice clothes, and I could have sat in them big hotels and had pictures took of me. So my point for this is, like all the other characters, Curley's wife has a dream, or had a dream. So George and Lenny, the house, Curley to be a boxer. So first of all, I'm going to explain why my quote proves my point. So why she has a dream and what her dream is. So then I'm basically going to write a couple of lines about her dream is to be the actress. And I'm also going to talk about ostrich feathers. Okay, so we have talked about this in class, and basically the quote that we're also going to talk about with Curley's wife and her dream is the insteps of which were little bouquets of red ostrich feathers. So I'm going to tell you why this is related to her dream. The main reason she wears ostrich feathers, or one of the reasons she wears ostrich feathers, is that she wants to be like the actress. Her dream is to be an actress, and on the right here, this is a movie actress, and she wears a big gown with ostrich feathers. So Curley's wife, so she would have worn ones like the shoes on the left. She wants to wear ostrich feathers because she wants to be like a movie actress. So for example, if a little boy wants to be like Wayne Rooney, he will wear like a Wayne Rooney Manchester United shirt. Okay, so she wants to be a movie actress, so she's wearing these kind of shoes. However, we can also talk about 1930s America, where the other person is wearing a whole gown, a massive thing of ostrich feathers. However, she can only afford these little fake ones on her shoes. Okay, the next reason why, and the more higher level point, and we've talked about in classes, is that an ostrich is a bird that can't fly. Okay, so we could say that Steinbeck uses the fact that ostriches are a bird that can't fly as a metaphor to show the reader that Curley's wife can't fly away. This may suggest she will never leave the ranch or retrieve her dream. So we're saying because of the ostrich feathers, she's almost like a bird that can't fly. She wants to fly away and be an actress and go to Hollywood. However, we know she won't be. She's almost like a flightless bird stuck on that ranch with no one to help her. And then we're going to zoom in on some language. So I think we can zoom in on coulda and pictures took of me. So first of all, we can say about coulda is she's talking about her dream and she's using the past tense. So she's not saying, or maybe in the future I can be in the movie. She's saying coulda, which is a bit sad because it's telling the reader that one, she won't achieve her dreams, but also she knows she won't achieve her dreams. Zoom in on pictures, so pictures took of me. So again, we could zoom in on this is that although she wants to be an actress, we can almost apply it to people today, she's actually just wants to be famous. She just wants the attention. She wants to sit in the hotels. She doesn't talk about, oh, I love the craft of the skill of acting and I want to be on film or anything like that. All she really says is she wants someone nice to take photos of her in a hotel to maybe get that attention that she's trying to get from the men on the ranch. And then we can talk about 1930. So she's stuck on the ranch with a man she doesn't love. She's really unhappy, hates being there. So almost this dream of being an actress, it's just like a thing, maybe a little fantasy that she quite likes to think about during the day. It's almost an escape route from the ranch for her, that if she gets in the movies, it means she doesn't have to be with Curley anymore. So like I said, she wants to get away from the ranch, and this Hollywood dream gives her something. Maybe she knows it will never happen, but maybe it's something nice to think about. On point, like all the other characters, Curley's wife has a dream. Evidence is the quote. Explanation: her dream is to be a movie actress. This may explain the way she dresses with her heavy makeup and ostrich feathers on her shoes. She's trying to emulate the film actresses of the 1930s who sometimes wore ostrich feathers around their necks. However, the desired effect is not achieved as Curly wives only wear some on her red mules as shoes. This can be linked to 1930s America and the Depression, which meant this is all she could afford. Steinbeck uses the fact that ostriches are a bird that can't fly as a metaphor to show the reader that Curly's wives can't fly away. This might imply she would never leave the ranch or achieve her dreams. Okay, so I've gone to town a little bit there, 3 or 4 sentences, but all I've really done is explain what her dream is and then just gone into detail about the ostrich thing that we discussed. Then I'm going to zoom in. So just one sentence. The use of the past tense with coulda and had suggests she knows her dream will never happen. However, her desire for pictures to be taken of her shows she is not too interested in acting, but perhaps just want to be treated nicely, have nice clothes, and be given some attention. So again, zoom in. I've not done 3 or 4 sentences or gone to town on it. All I've done is one sentence for each word that I've zoomed in on, and basically explained why Steinbeck has chosen it. And then context: in the 1930s, women had little option, and this dream might just be a case of Curly's wife being desperate to escape her poor surroundings. So in the context there, all I've done is explain the thing we talked about with her wanting to escape. Okay, so all of that put into a paragraph looks like this. So remember, if you were doing just a point evidence explain, you probably would have only got down to the blue. Okay, although that is quite a big blue paragraph. If you did that all the way through your essay, you're probably looking at a C if you do it well, and a D if you don't do it so well. So by adding all the stuff about the ostrich feathers and the green and the pink font, you're really pushing yourself up to a B and an A grade. So remember, when you go into that controlled assessment, point, evidence, explain, then zoom in on 1 or 2 words, discuss context then you can, and you're probably going to get a really good grade. And that's the end of the video. Any problems, drop me an email.